I fixed that now. Last 20-30 minutes I was working. So I fixed that and I like I came till uh there's this authorization part.
Okay, okay.
Like I came till that, but like it's a lot of
Authorization is in the sense like the login. After
yeah, the
login,
like um after in the tutorial there'll be like a create
yeah.
F create, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of code. It's not there in OmniAuth also. So like, did you guys come till there in OmniAuth?
We came till the login. Like after login, that
Login about
Huh?
session, I think.
like
Controller.
no, we came till login. There you can't proceed just because I mean your main code is not there in the. I mean it's not there in the main file.
You came to login now. I'm not able to see this create thing inside our.
Omnion.
Ah.
No, we did it till there.
Even I'm checking. I'm not able to get it. If that's there, right, then we can move quickly.
Mm.
It's not there. Can somebody call Juhi?
Mm.
It's not there.
Hello.
Neat. What happened? You're on mute.
I called her. She's joining. She.
Mm-mm.
I think we wrote the code till this page number 22. Whatever the code was available.
Page 22 was. Oh, I'm not able to see the page numbers. Can you tell me, like,
Wait, I'll tell you.
did you guys do till the schema and after that and all everything you've done?
Yeah,
Until schema.
application controller and view. Like we have written all the code which is present here in the document, but the commands which were to be executed, uh, like it was not working on my system. So
Mm.
I mean, there should be like
the-
a page which says you are logged in. That wasn't coming there.
No,
yeah,
but the sessions controller code is not there. Like, for create there should be a code. Was not there. That's what I wanted to copy paste from here onto our project to make it quicker, but that part is not there. Instead, like some other code is there.
mm,
We'll tell her, like, Juhi, are you there? When did you sleep?
7.
Damn it. Okay, so we'll just.
Oh, I didn't post the link to shit.
Oh shit.
Forgot. Should be like she should forget the meeting today, but she's already online.
And she's probably asking.
I posted the link, but I think she's busy with some other team, I guess.
It's fine. Then meanwhile we can continue.
Show us, no, what you're doing. Just will get a little idea.
Yeah. Can you end my screen?
Yeah.
What I was saying is this part, like this particular part is not there in the OmniAuth thing.
Oh wait, actually, because we had like the commands, we didn't run those, so I have just written that. I'll just send it here.
Yeah, if you could, it'll be great.
Yeah. Mm,
Is this all of the code
yeah, in that image.
in this create in this thing fully?
Yes, I think so.
Wait, there's one more. I think it's still
Yeah, I'll just
still UID. I guess.
or maybe I should WhatsApp this. I don't know why it is not.
I just close all the tabs. My head is aching. So this thing shouldn't be there. Instead of that, till UID and then from putters it's new line.
She just sent in WhatsApp.
Actually, I don't know why it is not.
Like, is it indented? Like,
Yeah. Yes.
okay, 1 second. One second. Did you send it in WhatsApp?
Yeah.
I'm not. Did you send it in our group? It's not showing me.
Yeah, in the group only.
Damn it, web WhatsApp. It's oh god. Web WhatsApp isn't showing it. Wait, I'll send it again to. Keep. Mm-hmm.
The UID I can copy again.
No.
There's a word limit, I
I
guess.
got it.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a word limit.
Is there like okay? So this is not all of the code.
No.
Okay.
I've sent rest of the code in the chat.
This is which part? Like
After this thing, hash UID.
Okay, that is that isn't that already there? Deauthorization. It's already there in the code.
Okay, okay.
I'll share my screen again. Check if I think that this is it. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Puneet, can you add my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see what happens now. What happened? So, what should I do in here? Select authorizations.
You've executed these ones, right? Rake, DB, migrate.
Yeah, those were like already last time. Professor, when she was there, remember she made me type out all this. Like I checked it before coming to this step.
Yeah.
Did I even save it?
Do it once again.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi. Hi. I'm sorry. I got confused about you and another group. I thought it was a different group I was supposed to go to, and I was trying to get a hold of them. And then I realized I just read the sheet wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. How are you guys doing?
Uh, well, think.
So what are you working on?
Still doing the login thing. It's not triggering. I mean, it's not doing the thing where, I mean, if it's a new user, it would say you've signed up and
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Right. That's hard to trigger. All
It's
right. I mean, you've got to do so many things for that to work. Yeah, and among them, you have to restart your server. Let me also just check one other thing. I think there might be one other thing you have to do. see. No, that doesn't appear to be it. All right, can you go to Session Store and config?
Config. Which one in config?
Oh, I'm sorry, initializers. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can't read my mind? What's wrong with you? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Do you see how there's a cookie being set?
Oh yeah.
If you want to go back to the very start, you need to comment this out, at least temporarily.
Oh.
Okay. And let's see what else. Are you signed out of GitHub?
Well, like,
Sign out.
okay.
Yeah. Because otherwise it won't have you sign in.
Mhm.
Do you see what I'm saying? It'll say, hey, I see you. Everything's hunky dory. Don't bother signing in. You're good. So you need to do, okay, so that's commented out. You need to do a rake DB reset. I'm sure you've done that, right? But you do it again, it won't hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Reset. Okay, now if you want to check, you can do a Rails DB login, and that's no colon there. I'm sorry, DB console. DB console. So, no, DB no space console. Yeah. Okay. And then do a .dump. That's just the easiest way to look at it because it's not large. If it was large, you would never do that. Now, notice that there aren't any records created right now. All right. So now you can do a .quit. After you create some records, go ahead and do that again, and you'll see the records in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's a really useful thing to know.
Yeah.
Also, go to your. Okay, so is your server up or down?
Oh, it's currently.
Yeah. So bring it down. Dismiss the page. Bring your server down. Yeah. Okay. Good. And then bring it up again. And I'm going to cross my fingers and hope this works. Sometimes you actually have to do these things a couple of times for them to take, and I'm not sure why that should be. So here we're going to come up and
taking forever
yeah. Well, as soon as you see the page, then put /cleanup. To kind of be on the safe side. Oh, did you log out before you crashed the server, brought it down? Do you remember? Here you go. Okay.
Here?
Yeah, do a cleanup. Okay. Cleanup. Did you not implement that? Maybe not.
Yeah.
The code you commented in OmniAuth example. Just check once.
Is it?
Yeah, it was not polar bin.
Oh my god. Okay.
What? Sorry?
I commented the cookie code. I commented it in OmniAuth instead of this.
Polar bin.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like I can see the path now. Oh man.
Okay. So you go to initializers.
Yeah, it's load. I'm not sure why it's loading there. Like.
Yeah, I had some trouble like that the other day, and stuff came up, and like half the files were missing, and I was panicking. And then it turned out maybe it was some kind of a glitch between the server and where I'm located, because after a few minutes it all cleared up.
Okay.
I mean, you could try refresh tree, the gear. up at the top to the right. Yeah. Refresh file tree. I don't know if that'll help or make it worse.
Yeah, but it brought it up.
OmniAuth. Oh, so that's session store.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to comment that out. And then omniauth.rb, can we look at it?
Mm-hmm.
Can we look at it? Okay. Middleware do. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great. Okay. Now, because you commented out that cookie, you're going to have to bring the server down again.
Mm.
Oh, also, maybe before you bring it down.
Oh,
can
I
you-
did it already.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. So do or bring it up again. Now, before we do anything with the page, can I look at the feed that you have from before? I just want to see where you ended up. So yeah, go up until we see no errors, but kind of where we're at. So auth GitHub clean up. Okay. So it kind of got stuck in there. That's always a pain. Bring it up a little more. Bring it up a little more. A little more. Okay, I see. All right, well, let's look at where we're at. May or may not be a problem. It's going to be slow again, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's extremely slow.
Yeah. What does your feed say? Anything? Okay. Somewhere else. Just seems to be starting up. I don't know what that's about. Are you having any kind of internet issues?
No, it was all working fine. Not sure.
Yeah.
Just,
I just wonder because your file tree was kind of
yeah.
time to. I wonder if there's some issues with the data, the data center.
No, I was having issues yesterday night as well. Probably it's my internet or something.
Well, it could be. It just could be something at their end too. You know.
Maybe.
I mean, it's hard to say.
It's god, it's taking for. Can somebody else try this?
I guess I would. Yeah. Why don't you bring it back down? Just exit out, bring it back down, and you're all sharing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure because this is kind of a local instance. It's not like Heroku where it's a production environment. It can be difficult. Like for instance, if I'm not sharing with you, I don't have like read-write access, and I try to go to your URL, I won't be able to see anything because, of course, it's HTTPS, and I'm not part of your shared group.
Oh, okay.
So, like in order to see how it works in general, you've got to get it over to Heroku.
Okay.
So I don't know. Someone else want to take over here and see what we've got?
Let me stop sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, getting this part, like if you're trying on purpose to show that it's the first time a user has signed in, that's the hardest thing to do. I mean, the first time you do it, oh, bang, there it is, right? And of course, it's there and it's gone. So trying to get back to that state, everything fights against you to get back at that state.
Yeah.
Who wants to try?
Let me try it one last time.
Okay.
While somebody brings up their AWS.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's up for me now.
Oh, is it? Oh, fantastic. Okay.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, maybe you can share again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of intermittent internet problems.
Yeah.
I'm hearing from everywhere. I mean, I had an appointment with my the people who manage my retirement fund.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying how many problems they were having because everyone is online and everyone is hitting everything.
A lot of traffic.
Yeah, yeah, and at some point, and especially, I mean, I know they're not. Depending on what kind of agreement you have with your internet provider,
Mhm.
I think some of them are like choking certain connections when they shouldn't be.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, is this your homepage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so you're supposed to click on sign in?
Yeah.
Sign up?
So
Shouldn't that say sign in or sign up?
I'm sorry.
This just says sign in. It doesn't say sign up.
There's a sign up here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see it now. I didn't. Yeah, it was tiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So can you do a / cleanup?
I'm sure if it's there.
Yeah, we'll see if it will cooperate. Yeah.
It's right in there.
Oh, yeah. We had that before. Go back. Go back. Yeah. Can I see your sessions? You don't have a cleanup. Okay, I don't see one.
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. You still have this. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I would move on from here because you have a lot to do yet. I mean, you have it working. You just had the issue that the beginning one wasn't showing up. Can I let's try it one more time on the page. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, not that. Not that. I'm sorry. Just click sign up.
Okay.
Is that not working?
Yeah.
How about sign in? Try sign up again.
Maybe then.
No, I'm a little confused because I thought that we had worked through this and you were going on to the next step. Maybe we need to recover the information from the cookie so we can log out. You can. Why don't you try uncommenting out the cookie? Session story. Yeah, uncomment it. Save it. And sign up. No, sign in.
I'm not sure if it's the internet again.
Okay, you should be going to GitHub auth or auth GitHub here. I don't know where you're going. I'm confused. Can I see your can I see your HTML page, your Haml page? So you have like a login page or something? Now why would that be in your polls page? Because don't you want to use your polls resources? I'm confused. I thought you had like a login, a separate login page or something. Because you should have yeah, and where's your controllers? Let me see your controllers. Where are your controllers? There they are. Okay, sessions controller. Sessions controller. Yeah, okay, so you've got that. And then let me go up to the top of that because I need to see more. Oh, just the create. Just the create. Yeah, I thought you got rid of the nested hash part because you don't need that now. You already know what you need. Yeah. Okay, I need auth hash. Whoa. Go up. Yeah. All right, so you're requesting the environment. Authorization, find by provider. Hash provider. If authorization. Otherwise, yeah, okay. Now slowly bring it down. Slowly bring, like, well, I guess bring it up. I don't know. I can't think of what perspective I should talk about this. User authorizations. Yep. Okay. User. Okay, so, well, you haven't created a session at this point. You just signed up. And you're just rendering text. Yeah, you're still not going anywhere. So, let me see the, yeah, so let me see your polls controller. So there's nothing there. All right, I have no idea why you're starting there because it's not the proper place to start. Go to the polls index, and this should not be a polls index. Index.html.haml, I think that's the only one you have. Okay. Okay, so you have sign in. Yeah, and you're still having people fill out a user and an email here, which I don't understand. And link to not registered yet. Oh. Well, I mean, that's not going anywhere. Sign up isn't going anywhere. Can I see your rake routes? Okay, so the routes are there. Can I see your routes.rb? Okay. Well, it's interesting. You have resources users here, but you don't even have resources polls, and you have a polls controller, which again makes absolutely no sense. You don't have any routes going to or from polls. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I get the feeling you're trying to do two things at once, and it's a disaster. Could you try following the tutorial as is? Because we can then fill in, add the resources polls, add the pages you want to go to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, it's all disconnected. So can I see the, can you show me where you're at with the tutorial?
Like in here.
Right.
Just
Right. Okay. See, I think you're kind of in an in-between step where you change some things after this point and you haven't added the things in the next point. And so now you went from certain things working to nothing working. Does that make sense? Does that sound at all plausible?
Yeah.
So let's see what you're supposed to do next. So you're supposed to have, how do you envision everyone going to your website to begin with? What's the first page they're going to go to?
Like they would all log in here and sign in here, and then it would take them to the page which has
The polls?
yeah.
All right. Well, what you filled in is the page that's supposed to have the polls. All right. You have made a page called index.html.haml under the views for polls. All right. And that's where you want to go. That is not where you want to start. Okay. You should have some kind of page that shows the name of your project, its purpose, a description of it, and sign up or sign in, a link to sign up or sign in. And that's not what you have right now. Nor do you have, I don't think you have a controller for it either. But I think the tutorial refers to the page as a welcome login page.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're free to put whatever you want in it, but you have to start with something like that. In this kind of an application, when you're having people sign in or sign up, you can't just have a page that's going to list all your resources before they're allowed to see them.
Right.
Okay, so that's the page you're on. Can you backtrack and actually create the pages? Well, let me look where you might actually just need to move forward. That's all. Let me see. So you've done that part. You've done that part. Sure you've done that part. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, that's always clever. Yeah. Sorry. Where did it go? Okay. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. So you set up your application in GitHub, and you've you created the omniauth.rb, all right, and you've changed your views to Haml, if I'm correct. What is this? Let's see. Yep. And yeah. Okay. Good. And then you've created all your routes. All right. You started coding the sessions create. All right. We may have some issues with cookies or whatever, but actually we can move on. We don't have to worry about that. You've seen the various values for the OmniAuth hash. Okay. All right. Have you? I think you've generated the model classes, right?
Like,
Let me see your schema. Okay, so you haven't put code in them yet, but you've got them. All right, so you've got, oh, good. Provider, user ID, username. Yeah, okay, good. That's perfect. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I now I remember that we did that already. It's hard to keep track of who's done what. All right, so that part is done and is good. Let's see what's next. Where am I going? Here it is. All right, so the next step, and this I thought we talked about. I said that you have to delete the extra code in the sessions controller.
this part, right?
Yeah, delete that entirely. That whole method. That was just for you to see some information. And if you need to refer to the information that was there, the numbers won't be the same, but you could just look at the document. It shows you what's there. So auth hash create. Okay, keep on going down. Go down. So user create user. Yeah, I mean that's not being invoked anymore. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's good. That's all right. So the next thing would be now you've done this thing with the authorizations. All right. Ah, okay. So go to your root page, which I think. Let me see. Did I ever? Oh, okay. I think I'm trying to see where where the tutorial created the HTML page. I don't think it's created yet. Because at this point in the tutorial, we're just looking at text. We're not looking at a page. So let's just use the page you have, though, which I don't think will work because I think the callback won't be right. Can I see your rake routes again? How about your routes.rb? I guess that would be easier. Okay, so provider callback 2 sessions create. All right, well, you'll get there, but you won't get to a page. Well, that might be why you're scrolling infinitely.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I mean, you're going there, but you don't have anything to render because, you know, I think we got rid of the part that was outputting the text.
Mm.
All right, so now let's see what you should have here. So I want to get beyond this point. We did that. The file, create. You've signed up. Render. All right. Yeah, see, this in the tutorial, we're still just rendering text.
Yeah.
Boot up the server again, go to the root, add the authx. Okay. Now modify the destroy method. You've already got the destroy method done? In the sessions?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's fine. I mean, just for now. We're going to put more in there, but okay. Yeah. And you did that already. You upgraded the database.
Oh my God. Professor?
Yeah.
I made like a huge mistake.
Oh, where?
Instead of like copy pasting this thing into the Polab Bing, I was doing it in OmniAuth, the sessions controller part. That's why it wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Sessions controller in Polab Bing doesn't have the create part.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all empty. So
show
sorry.
me what you. Wait a minute. This is create in
OmniAuth. We have both the tutorial project.
Okay. Can you hover? What tab? Which tab is this? Are you showing me? Sessions controller, right?
Yeah, sessions controller in OmniAuth example.
Oh, is this the wrong project?
Yeah. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Hey, you know, these things happen. I mean, over the last week, if you had seen so many mistakes I made, you wouldn't believe it.
I just wasted a lot of your time.
No, not at all. I mean, this is the sort of thing that we work on. You know, how do we know that we're in the right place? And yeah, you'd be amazed that this is like one of the number one mistakes people make. is, you're working away, you're not seeing things change, things aren't working the way you thought they should, and suddenly you find out, oh, I'm not where I thought I was, so that's why it's not working. Perfectly good explanation.
Yeah, now it's in. I'm gonna just close out.
Yeah.
Everything else is from Polar Bing except that.
Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. I mean, I could have told you that. Believe me. I was up until, I don't know, 1:30 this morning trying to troubleshoot something. And oh my God, in the process, made so many mistakes. So do you want to try it one more time?
Yeah.
I mean, let's just see where we're at with it at least.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out where you want to take up.
Server is already running, but I closed it down. Oh, I did not.
Yeah, just bring it up again.
Okay.
Is that the bottom?
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. But what? Hover over sign in. Hover over it. What is it linking to? I don't think it's showing anything.
Yeah.
Go to the go to the URL on the page. Go there. Get rid of all the question mark user, blah, 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 the end of that. Get rid of the whole end of that, because that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's not what you're doing. Now go auth GitHub, and then press enter. There you go. Sign in.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so no such column, authorize URL. Yeah, that's okay, because you're in between steps.
Okay.
This is what you're going to get right now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not something to be concerned about. One part of your application has been updated, the other part has not.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be worried about this. Your authorization is working, but you don't have it hooked up to anything.
Okay.
So, I mean, is there a reason that you kind of started with the tutorial and then went off somewhere else?
We were sort of thinking what to hook it up to, like, should it be under sign in, or like, and then we thought, okay, maybe we could think of what to do for the sign up, and it just got
Yeah, I think what you need to do is really complete the tutorial, because all that stuff in there you're going to have in place. All right, all of those pages, all of that logic, all of the session controller logic and the session controller pages, and that's regardless of what your project is. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, we're separating these concerns out. And the whole idea is that once you sign up or sign in using the logic in the sessions create, ultimately there's going to be a whole lot of different categories in there. And depending on the category, the tutorial does one thing, okay, which it goes to a dashboard after you sign it, okay? But you are going to want to do a variety of things based on those different categories, right? And all of those different categories are going to be where you go on the resources for your project. You see?
Yeah.
Okay. But like, what was the idea behind coming up with the HTML index page on Polup and putting the sign up stuff there? What was the logic behind that? Do you
putting it under polls? Like, why is it under polls?
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
All right, because if you put it under polls, then basically you're entwining it with all of the logic of your polls resource, which is not a good idea. And I mean, certain websites have pages where they show a lot of fancy stuff to begin with, to kind of entice people to sign up. But you really need to be, you can put you're not going to have real data on that sign up page. You can put like screenshots of your polls, like old polls, things like that.
Okay.
But nothing that somebody can interact with, because you don't want them interacting until you know they're legitimate and they have a BUID, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the purpose of the index page for a resource is to show all of that resource. You know, like Rotten Potatoes. The resource was movies, and it showed a collection of the movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you could filter them, you could sort them, you could do different things with them, but it was a collection of that resource. That's the purpose of the index page for a RESTful resource route. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So using it for the purpose you were using it for, it makes no sense. And the tutorial will walk you through creating the other HTML pages you need. Now, it's going to just create really basic HTML pages.
Okay.
And then you can add the stuff, like I said, for a welcome login page, you're going to want to put a description of Polup. You're going to want to put icons and pictures and all kinds of stuff, right? But, you want to start with the sign in or sign up. Actually, this tutorial has you do it with one link, and then GitHub and the create session figures out what bin you go in. Okay.
Yeah.
And then once you see the bins that you go into, then you can decide. As I said, the create has everyone going to the same page afterwards, because it's just a generic thing. But that's where you need to insert the links to your resource.
Okay.
All right. Can you maybe get back to me in a little, later today? Are you going to be able to work on it today?
Will
Can we connect to it tomorrow, Professor?
Well, what time?
What time, guys?
anytime's fine for me.
Like
I just want to be sure that you're going to follow this through, because I mean, I thought we were pretty much at the same point at the beginning of the week,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you need to follow through.
Okay.
So I would want to meet with you as soon as you get to a point where either you've got another question or you have the tutorial complete.
Okay, Professor.
So do you want to leave it that you will contact me?
Yeah, welcome.
Okay. I would suggest that you contact me on both the main Slack page and by email,
Okay, Professor.
just to make sure that, over the weekend I see it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, are you more secure in what you have to do?
Yeah, so we have to like take out the polls. We literally have to follow the tutorial and remove out the excess that we were thinking of doing before.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you can some of the code in that, like don't just get rid of your page at this point. Just don't go to it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can create another page that does what you want it to do. And then one of the things you may want to do is if someone is signing up for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
you may want to go to some sort of edit page, not your pull up resource, but some kind of edit page where you can then have them add additional information after they've signed up, like a profile page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
And then you can, reuse some of your HTML from there.
Okay.
But, don't be going there or doing anything until you finish the tutorial. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And again, if you run into any problems, please let me know immediately. But see, right now, everything is working the way it should. You just have to kind of get from an in-between step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get going. I'm actually late for my next meeting. Of course, I was late for yours. If I could keep straight who I'm meeting with when, would be great. All right. So
we'll work on that, Professor.
yeah, and let me know the minute you have an issue or a question or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Professor.
Professor. Take care.
Yeah. Look, I know you're working hard, so don't feel like I'm not appreciative of everything you're doing. Yeah, it's easy to kind of misunderstand things. But now at this point, it's good for you to get back on the right track. And then I think you can recover rather quickly at this point. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Professor. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What do we do? We'll work on it tomorrow and then we'll connect it to her in the evening. That's what I was thinking. Like sharp 11 o'clock in the morning. That okay?
Yeah. Like, if it's okay with everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
Like what time do we connect to her tomorrow? Like 7, 6?
That's way too late.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll make sure that we don't bring it the entire day because there'll be other assignments and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll just streamline it to one, like maybe 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, like something like that. So today what I'll do is like probably after a while, whenever anybody gets time, right, like 1 hour or something like that,
Mhm.
just it's not like all of us have to sit and meet and do it. Okay, like yesterday Juhi was like, she at least we had this much to show because she did something. That's why we had this much to show. Otherwise that also would not have been there. So like whoever gets time, just start doing something and then just post in the group saying you finished till here. So if I have time, I'll do it and stuff like that. And tomorrow we'll like see if we didn't. I mean, today obviously it'll be difficult for all of us because we have like 2 submissions, like how much ever, 1 or 2. So but if you have time after the submission, just like maybe spend half an hour. It's not actually too much to do
Yeah.
in the tutorial. So we'll sit and do that like that. And then if we didn't do anything, also tomorrow morning we can connect back and do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So 11 o'clock, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So like, what time do we meet the professor? Shall we decide it tomorrow, or
Yeah, we'll decide it tomorrow.
See the
because we need
state
to
of the
text her?
project and then do.
What?
We'll sorry. We'll see the state of the project and then decide that.
I didn't understand you. State of the project. Okay, got it. Yeah, like feel like we're not. I mean, we're giving every other subject its priority, but not this. But this subject, this project is really fun actually when compared to all of the other stuff. You get to learn so much, but we're not doing anything in here. So we should all start working on it properly.
I think I can do this weekend afterwards.
We have DP again in another 3 days.
Chetan?
Yeah, weekend. Once this
Anjali, did you say something?
Yeah, I was asking you, how was your quiz?
Quiz. Like, okay, it was fine only. Like, I feel like it was he wantedly like he I feel like he wantedly made it a bit easier because we were all getting low marks on our midterm.
Yeah. I didn't know that, like, I didn't open the link till, yesterday. I didn't know that it was, like, we could attempt it multiple times. I was
Oh,
like,
okay. But the assignment is there, right? We have,
yeah.
and our days will start. The commits we have to keep committing before the last 2 days.
Yeah, that's
So it
what.
starts from today.
Yeah,
Whenever we get time, we have to like do that also.
yeah.
Yeah. And I also have DA tonight. DA OS, everything.
Submission.
Yeah.
Oh.
Programming part. So I'll see if I get time. Whoever gets time, please.
Yeah. Actually, the problem is, I don't know why it is not. I'll try it once again today. It was not working in my environment, that page. I'll try it once again.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll keep adding the code.
Actually, at this point, what do we have? Like that users, that thing is there, right? Like instead of polls, users should be there. I'm not sure where it is in the tutorial. Like, yeah, we'll see what we have to do there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, we'll
Bye-bye.
meet up later
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.